Right. Sorry for the late video. I've been feeling shite. I still am feeling shite, but all the shit I've been seeing about UKIP, that I've decided to make a video about this and to educate the uneducated on what the fuck you're doing. I see so many people voting for UKIP and so many like statuses and genuine questions to me in person, like, what's so bad about UKIP? It's like there's so much bad about it. And let me begin. First I'll debunk the big thing that people who bash UKIP do. So, I'm gonna get all you cunts that fucking vote UKIP on my side, and then I'm gonna violently destroy you afterwards. UKIP aren't racists. They have some racists in their party, which is undesirable, but if we look at every other political party that has ever existed since democracy has fucking existed, they've all had bad apples, okay? There's no perfect party. Politics is a corrupt fucking bullshit system that we've endured ourselves, and we have to now live with it and somehow find a way out of it. Don't take the fucking stupid Russell Brand approach of attacking everything and talking about a revolution and not actually fucking doing anything about it. Could work, but you got to work from the top down. That's my opinion. And for that to start, we got to get someone in power who actually has a fucking chance. Every party has their bad apples, but the Lib Dems aren't called perverts. The Labours aren't called thieves. The Tories aren't called pedos, and UKIPs are called racists because they got a few bad apples. What they've said is they want to crack down on immigration. And in theory, it's not a bad idea. Not only is England overpopulated, not only is the whole of the UK overpopulated, not only is Europe overpopulated, the entire fucking world is overpopulated. So, truth be told, in the reality of that aspect, whether we control immigration or not isn't going to help us or the world in any way, real shape or form. But yeah, so that's pretty much the only good thing I'm going to say about UKIP. Rather than people coming in to reap our benefits, they come in and they bring prosperity and wealth and business, like ye old days. Now we're going to move over to the bad points because it's just going to make a wonderful chain here. Right, leaving the EU. It's got some good things about that. It's like, oh yeah, we don't, we're going to go independent. We're going to have loads of money to save on that shit. But then all that money is going to be lost pretty much from imports. For example, if you send fucking a parcel to Germany, you're not going to get charged for customs. Send a parcel to Australia, they'll pick that shit up. She's beautiful. She's an Australian cosplayer. Got charged for customs for that. This is why our economy is so fucked, because we have no real exports going out. The reason why Germany's doing so good. We'll leave Germany out of this. Fuck Germany. I've had enough of Germany. Our royal family is German. That's enough German for me. In fact, that's too much German for me. I like Germany. I hate the royal family. Alright, Norway. Norway are not part of the EU, they're independent. The reason why they're being able to stand on their own is because they have exports coming out. They are exporting more than they are importing, and they are getting a nice fucking lump sum because of it, and they have got a fucking prosperous economy, and that's why they're okay. We do not have that. We will suffer without the EU to keep us afloat. It's quite interesting, isn't it, how no one seems to recognise that UKIP is a Thatcherite party. The UKIP is funded by former Tory party donors, and 70% of UKIP supporters believe in the socialist ideas of nationalising the fucking network and energy companies. And so how is that going to happen when a former Tory activist, suddenly shares the principles of their socialist supporters? Where, what is This party is a mixed match bosh of fucking bullshit. As you may have guessed, my political allegiances reside in left central. And it's probably gonna, I'm not sure if I've mirrored my webcam, so it might look right to you, but it's actually left. So what that means is I'd like my NHS, my transport services, my my energy companies to run on a public non-profit service. No privatizing this bullshit. If I fucking have a heart attack, I don't think I should pay to be alive. I'm already paying too much to fucking live as it is. And the majority of people my age, would be in the same sort of position I'm in. But they are so illiterate to the UKIP policies, and they just see this immigration thing, and they just go for this immigration thing. They think the immigration thing is the be all and end all about UKIP, and it's not. There's so much more to their policies that they haven't even bothered to look into, and it just sums up what our age is in a way. There is no greater crime of political illiteracy than choosing to vote fucking UKIP. Fucking ugh. Has anyone actually read the UKIP manifesto? Okay, like the former UKIP party and the former UKIP party leader and the current one didn't even read it. Okay, it was and it just got completely re-scrapped, and a new one was brought out in January, and it is pretty much a 12-page document of pictures and bullet points, which there's no wonder that it's basically being dumbed down for the vulgar racist audience that we've been brought up with, and now they're flooding out in droves because they've been told half the policies of what they're actually doing, and we're in this situation where UKIP actually have a chance of fucking us more than we've already been fucked. Now, finally, one thing that really worries me about UKIP is the points about the NHS they're all over the place. We're in a very dangerous position. We know the Tories pretty much want the NHS gone. We know they want it abolished so Cameron and his fucking yacht party club can afford more yachts, so that him and Lars Ulrich can wank over pictures of Stacey Keebler. So yeah, and we don't know what's going to happen if they're going to go independent, because we have no real exports. They're going to have to cut costs at some point, somehow, and the NHS is going to be at the top of their list. And I don't think many people realise how fucking lucky we are to have the NHS. I mean, sure, GP surgeries are a bit shit now. That's already because of the Tory forced decline on the budget of the NHS. I mean, if you read it up at any point, some of Cameron's buddies have already sold off £1.5 billion worth of contracts that were originally assigned to the NHS. As far as health services go, we're still rated among the best in the world. I think the Dutch still beat us, but we are miles ahead of America's health service, and that's what worries me. We have a really good thing here. It's like one of the only good things left about England. You've got to stand where it truly matters, okay? Immigration doesn't truly matter. But yeah, don't vote UKIP. Okay? Just don't.